Napoleon Hill says you can think and grow rich. But if you've been brought up like most people with work and you won't starve, this will make you uncomfortable. You might think, that's just stupid, it can't be that easy. And even though the only way you'll ever be rich is by thinking, it's the hardest work there is. Let's take a look at my videos. Everything I do can be outsourced. I can pay $1 to a guy across the world to animate my video. I can pay a few dollars for a 10 times more pleasing voiceover. I could even outsource little things like uploading my videos for a few cents to people who will gladly do it. The only thing I cannot outsource is my thoughts. I cannot outsource my mindset for what needs to be animated and what needs to be said. Again, if I were to outsource it, the animation can be valued at a single dollar. A voiceover can be valued at a few dollars. All the little logistics can be valued at a few cents. But the value my thoughts can generate is literally only limited by my imagination. There are millions of people around the world who work 12-hour days at horrible jobs and make less money than if I were to sit back, do nothing, and let my tiny YouTube channel I created a couple of months ago make money on its own. And all because I was willing to think. There's no way you can read and get paid for it, right? Right. If you look for a job that will pay you for reading your favorite books, you probably won't find one. If you think, however, turns out the amount of opportunities is only limited by your imagination. Again, the only advantage I have over the guy willing to animate my video for $1 is my thoughts. It's kind of crazy when you think about it that way. If he knew what to animate instead of how to animate, he wouldn't be making $1 for every $100 he makes for someone else. However, thinking has no value to most people. In fact, it's associated with laziness. When I graduated, every time I talked to my mom, she would ask me, "Have you started working at a good job?" And I would say, "No, I'm actually thinking about what I'm going to do." And she would say, "Okay, but you need to work." And the reason she's acting that way is because next time she sees her friends, she wants to say, "My son works at a bank," not "My son has been thinking a lot." The latter has no value to her friends. But let's not ask my mom's friends about growing rich. Let's ask a man who personified growing rich. Henry Ford said, "Thinking is the hardest work there is," which is probably the reason why so few engage in it. If you think Ford is just being poetic, let me give you a little challenge. Next time you have a day off from your 9 to 5, spend the 8 hours thinking in your room instead. No phone, no Facebook, no bullshit. Just sit in your room quietly and think. In about 5 minutes, most people will start wishing they were back at their 9 to 5.